Alright, so I need to start this video with a little bit of backstory. So not too long ago, me and my homie Wispy got roped into a little Minecraft scam on Hypixel. Let me tell you guys how it went down. We were invited to join a Hypixel tournament. I was invited by a random person on Hypixel, and I thought it was a great opportunity for video, so I decided to join. They wanted me to join a server on Discord. I was then required to verify, and through that, they stole my account. And not only me, they made me invite my boy Wispy, and they also stole my boy Wispy's account. Now, we both have bought brand new accounts, but I did in fact want to get in touch with the person who scammed us. Now, in order to do this, I had to do a little bit of background research. On normal Discord, you can't really go back to your old messages by people who have blocked you, because after we were scammed, the person blocked us and just deleted all the messages technically. But if you go to Discord on mobile, you can go through your past media and links, and I found the past Hypixel tournament Discord, and I was able to find the person's account. After messing around a little bit, I was able to find their Discord ID and their username, and after creating an alt account that goes by the name Mr. Greedy, one of the strongest contestants in the Indian games, we were ready to talk to the scammer. Alright, so coming up next is the conversation between me and the scammer. This is the part where I tell you guys to subscribe, alright? So I start off the conversation with waving Discord emoji. And then they don't respond to me for like 4 hours. We're gonna have a serious talk, young fella. I would like to interview you because of your past. Please let me know a time that is okay for you in order to possibly VC. Or just text. Stamped, a person you scammed. P.S. I'm not trying to get you banned at all. I just want to know why you did this. I'm not sure I understand. But sure, put up your questions and let's see. Okay, I don't think you're a bad person. I hit him with the Gideon special. Thanks for responding. I just really wanted to get into contact with you out of curiosity. You had told me and a friend of mine to join a tournament through Hypixel, and I explained to them the story on how we got scammed. Now that it's all fixed, I just wanted to ask you, why did you get our accounts taken, and how does this benefit you? As well as this, how did you get into doing this? Once again, we have no problems. I'm purely curious as to why. I sell those accounts, like on G2A and stuff. I had my account stolen the same way, and now I find every possible way to bleep Hypixel since. Discord is where they sell the accounts. Okay, so basically this isn't your fault. You're just a villain that society brought up. That can be said. I'm just gonna jump in really quickly and say that there are two paths you can take when something bad happens to you. You can either choose revenge and destruction, or you can choose forgiveness and peace. And this person obviously took the wrong route, and I'm gonna advise all of you guys that whenever something bad happens to you, please take the good route. Please figure out how you can fix these problems for other people. I say, is there any way we can VC just to make the video a little bit more interesting? They say sorry but no. I said all good, I understand. They say okay. Do you feel any guilt for what you've done? I'd have never lost my account, yes. But since it's done, no. Okay, I understand your point, and can you airball about how much you've made from doing these scammings? I had an account worth thousands of dollars if sold, so this is them kind of spieling themselves to me. Around $2,000 they have made from selling accounts. And I said, dang, I'm sorry to hear that. I really don't care, to be honest. This is just because you had an expensive account doesn't mean you get to steal stuff, but I want to be on the good side here. Straight hustling you because they're making baller money. They say no worries. Haha, it took me like 2 months, not gonna lie. Pretty good side money. I'm just trying to be nice. Although I've stopped doing it, I am just bored and I've switched to playing GTA Online. Oh, okay, I see, LOL. Yeah, anything else? About how many accounts have you taken? Hit me with a boom, 182. That is insane. And I say you have absolutely zero remorse for the accounts you have taken. For some, the ones whose accounts were just like me, I have even returned 30 to 40 accounts straight out of guilt. Did what you did ever eat you alive, as in you kept replaying on your mind over and over again? A guy said, bro, you ruined my realms. I and my friends had a lot of books with memories in them. By any chance can I just get to see those books again? And I couldn't resist giving back the account. I see. You may not be a villain, but you are not a monster at heart. Have you scammed on other games? Nope. I see. You do YouTube. And I say, why do you ask that? Your username is YT Challenge. Right here, my username is YT Challenge. Now I'm gonna explain this really quickly. When Plan A of interacting with them, just in case they didn't actually respond to me, was just saying hello. But Plan B was just in case I could lure them in by saying I'm doing a YouTube challenge to interview them, they might actually respond in case Plan A didn't work. I just had to put something random when I was watching a ton of YouTube challenges while making this account. LOL, what's your stance on pineapple pizza? How did you usually get people to join the Discord server? Did you use the tournament line every time? They say yes. New people would instantly agree. I had other tricks up my sleeve as well. Like what? Not sure. I would want to answer that. Well, now I want to hear it. Sorry. You were using Riz. We. Oh, I said we get it. I said we because I kind of sometimes I'll be talking in like chat lingo, like, alright, we get it. Or we're using the grandma died trick, and then I respond to we just to save myself. That's my pronouns. Nah, bro, what is that? And then they say I surely believe. Can I ask your age? Is that too much? I just want to get a demographic of like, you know, are they part of the average scammers that are like 30 to 40? They said it's too much. I said that's completely fine. I said thank you for your time. We can conclude our little interview. They said, alright, see you around, and I said, see you later, alligator. So, that was a little interview I conducted right there with the scammer that scammed me and my boy Wispy. It took me a lot of time and effort to get into contact with them, so please subscribe. You don't know what I had to do to talk to them, alright? I had to track down all the servers they were in just because they had their mutual set up, alright? I used a lot of hidden tactics. But since we're on the topic of scammers, since me and my boy Wispy did get scammed, I did want to check on Wispy to see if he was still mad at me about the scamming issue I got him into. Hey, good friend, are you still mad at me for the scam we got into? Heart, tongue emoji. What the heck?